Hi, in this video, we'll dive into the Ontology Explorer and demonstrate its different functionalities. The Ontology Explorer is where users design their data models, and when ready, they can easily explore the data models, search through business entities, explore the metadata, and see the relationships with other entities so they can better understand how to combine their data sets. Let's start by looking at the concept information. To see the concept information, we simply left-click on the concept we wish to view. The first thing we see is the concept summary. The concept summary shows us general information about the concept, such as the description of the concept, tags that may have been added to the concept inheritance, its primary key, entity label, the hierarchy level, as well as the total number of properties and relationships the concept has. Next to the Summary tab, we can click on Properties and see the metadata of the concept, as well as the relationships next to it in the Relationships tab. There is also a distinction between properties and relationships which are inherited from an upper-level concept versus unique properties and relationships of the selected concept. As we can see in this example, the adult concept inherits 6 properties from the person concept above, yet concept adult still has one direct property called medical ID, which is only relevant to concept adult and not to concept person. So anytime a user queries the person concept, he will only get the results containing person's properties. But when a user queries the adult concept, he will also see the medical ID data associated with this property. Aside from exploring the metadata and relationships, whenever we have a logical subconcept that is based on a condition of the upper level concept, we can click on the Logic tab and see the filter that is used to distinguish the concept from its parent concept. On the top right, we can click on Fetch Sample Data to fetch a 50-row data sample showing us a quick glimpse into the data that is mapped to our concept. Lastly, we can click on the 3 dots to open the concept menu for additional actions. Here, we get different options related to the concept. The first thing we see is Create, which enables us to either create a single child concept or concepts from a specific property, which will create logical concepts in bulk based on a selected property and the distinct data that is mapped to the property. In addition, we can also create a new property or relationship if we'd like. All 4 of these options are shown in depth in different tutorial videos demonstrating how to create concepts, relationships, and properties. Great, so aside from create, we can also select to edit the concept, where we'd be able to edit and change inheritance, properties, relationships, logic, or even view the version history of the concept and roll back to a previous version if necessary. Beneath the Edit Concept, we have the option to choose an icon for the concept to better represent it in the data model. Below that is the option to rename the concept. Next, we have Manage Tags, where we can create, edit, and delete the tags of our selected concept. Beneath that, there are different visualization options. We can choose to visualize our concept's data as charts, as well as create dashboards in Timbr's built-in BI tool, which we go through in depth in our Charts and Dashboards tutorial videos. Next, in Visualize, we can choose to explore the concept's data as a graph in Timbr's Graph Explorer. To learn more about this feature, you can watch our Graph Explorer tutorial videos. Beneath that, there is the View Lineage option to see the concept's data lineage, which refers to the source to target mapping of the datasets to the concept. Lastly, here too, we can choose to view a sample of the data contained in our concept by clicking on Fetch Sample Data. Next, we have Show, where we can load different objects to the data model canvas, like the relationships of the chosen concept, as well as the properties. We can also filter the graph and show only the selected concept and its hierarchy. Concepts can also be filtered by double-clicking on them. The last option in Show is Information, which will open this side panel. After Show, we have Mappings, where we can see which tables are mapped to this concept, as well as create, edit, or delete these data mappings. Finally, we can click on the Delete button to remove the concept from the data model. The last functionalities we will touch on in this video are the ability to search and view the properties and relationships of the entire model as a graph. Above the concept tree, we can click on Properties in order to search for any properties we're interested in to facilitate data discovery. Once chosen, Timbr filters only the concepts these properties belong to. The same goes for relationships, where we can search relationships we'd like to load on the data model and see what concepts they connect. Under each of these tabs, there is also a search box to filter the list in case we want to perform specific actions for a given property or relationship. When filtering, we can hover over a relationship or property and click on the 3 dots to the right in order to edit and apply changes to the selected object similar to the options we have for a concept. The Ontology Explorer is where admins and engineers can manipulate, extend, and change the data model, while other users can search and explore the metadata of a given business entity to intuitively understand what exists in the model and what exactly they need to query to achieve their desired outcome. In our next videos, we cover how querying, exploring, and visualizing the data becomes easier than ever. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in our next videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.